So let's take a step back. What's the title of the book for everyone so they can go and get it if they haven't gotten it already?
The title of the book is You Can't Force a Man to Value You. Becoming a high value woman and attracting your dream man is the subtitle.
Now, we don't want to give away the book because we want everyone to go to Amazon or whoever to go get it. But
yeah, it's written for boss chicks because boss chicks like me, like we just think we're like just so super amazing. We think we can conquer the world and we can change anything and we can fix anything. And that completely works in corporate America. It does not work in relationships. So because we value ourselves, like we literally think that a man is just going to value us, or we think we can get him to value us by helping him do A, B, C, D, and E. So, you know, boss chicks need to learn you cannot force a man to value you. And basically the book teaches women how to value themselves. And then that's how you're going to attract the man of your dreams.
Without giving away the book, because of course you want people to go get it, what is maybe the biggest mistake a successful woman, maybe in industry, successful in her life, what is the biggest mistake someone like that might make in terms of trying to find a good soulmate or find a good partner for them moving forward?
The biggest mistake boss chicks and a lot of good-hearted women make is trying to build a bear.
Trying to build a bear, okay.
They will go find a man and he'll have like maybe 7/10 of what they're looking for in a man.
He has a good 70%. He's right there on that edge.
They'll see that potential, you know, and they're like, oh, you know what? He just needs a little love. He just needs me to help him and have his back. So they start trying to help him and have his back, and men get upset because it's like masculine energy, and that's not what men actually need from a woman. A man needs feminine, nurturing energy. He does not need you to be his mother. So it backfires, and then the man ends up leaving her, and then he goes to get the next woman who he'll provide for this woman, and he'll do everything for her that he didn't do for the previous woman because the other woman has built a bear preparing him for the next man.
So it's like the first woman has spent all of her kind of emotional resources upgrading this person for that person to then go find someone else. It seems like that's what you're saying.
Yes,
so,
most of the time.
So it would seem, and I'm asking because I don't know, you're the expert, it would seem kind of counterintuitive that you'd have a woman, presumably who's very successful in her career and her life, to have to then kind of shift gears in terms of dealing with a partner, in terms of being more playing the back role, not necessarily taking charge.
So to switch positions, a woman needs to be really honest about what she wants. And then she needs to look at a man for who he is today and not the man that he's going to be in the future. Because when you're looking at a man for who he's going to be in the future, you actually aren't loving him for who he is today.
Right.
And a man wants to be accepted for who he is today. And when you accept a man for who he is today, you're not looking at him to be perfect. You're not overly putting pressure on him and pushing him, and you talk to him with respect and love, you will get a completely different type of man. And also, when you're looking at a man as, yeah, he'll be good when he gets such and such, or when he starts making 6 figures, or when he does this, when he does that. And women don't realize you're looking at him as he's lacking something. So therefore it's going to backfire because he's also looking at you now that you lack stuff. And so, you know, one mirror reflects another mirror, and then you end up having a toxic relationship.
I'm thinking about who our viewers are at Area 309. And, you know, we've had this pandemic in the country, and you know, the economy's hard. So I guess what I'm asking, let's say you were just an average person. You're not a boss. You're not necessarily making 6 figures. You work kind of a regular job in a regular life. Like, what is the best way a man can kind of upgrade this situation to go from being regular by kind of all estimations to being someone who can get themselves a boss chick, as you stated before?
Well, if a man is working a regular job and he wants to upgrade himself to get a boss chick, then he needs to, first of all, he needs to decide that he's going to upgrade himself. He needs to start reading more books because boss chicks love very intelligent men.
Wait. I hear what you're saying. I've been smart for a long time, not so much. But if you said, no, I'm joking. But anyway, please continue.
So he needs to read more books, get a little more intellect, and he needs to learn how to dress. Like boss chicks, the reason they are boss chicks and the reason they go to college for 7 years, the reason they're making multiple 6 figures and 7 figures is really behind all of that is they want to be able to get the best man and to live the best type of life. So they want to be able to go out with a man who's looking good, as in the way he dresses himself. Like he dresses himself with confidence. When you're dealing with a boss chick, you kind of got to share the energy. It's like a balance of the relationship, but at the same time, I would say that most boss chicks don't really know how to be a little more submissive. So a man has to not only deal with her and be sturdy with her at the same time and kind of lead her and guide her, but he also has to learn how to talk to her in a certain type of way where it brings out her femininity and really just cater to her. And what I learned about most boss chicks is you don't really have to be making multiple 6 figures and 7 figures to get a boss chick. It's really just about knowing how to pour love into a woman and allowing her to be her, because most boss chicks are used to dumbing themselves down to get along with men. So if you're a man who's smart and you really just accept her for, her intelligence and you treat her like a lady and you're confident, that alone will take you such a long way.
Kissy, you're giving me a lot to think about now. Your book, You Can't Force a Man to Value You. Where can someone get that at?
You can get it on KissyDenise.com. I'm actually going to start selling it myself and putting my love energy into it and autographing it for people. Or you can go to Amazon.com and get the book. If you want the ebook to read it online, you definitely have to go to Amazon on Kindle. And guess what? If you have, what is that? Not Amazon Prime, but some type of Kindle membership, all of us.
Right.
Kindle. Us nerds have that. You get to read the book for free.
Well, there it is. You just can't do better than that. So, Kissy, you've given us a lot to think about. Everybody's not necessarily going to agree with you, but very rarely does everyone agree with you. But if someone wanted to continue the conversation with you on social media,
you can hit me up on Facebook, Dream Life by Kissy Denise on Facebook. That's my favorite page. If you like crime and gossip, and stuff like that, you can hit me up on Crime with Kissy. That's my other Facebook business page. And if you're on Instagram, just hit me up on Kissy Denise, and it also has the Crime with Kissy.
Miss Kissy, it's always a pleasure. When you come out with your next best-selling book, please come back and let us know so that we can talk about your.
I will. My next best-selling book, it's already being written. It's for men. I'm going to teach men how to get a boss chick and how to get the high value woman. That is my second book, because I had so many reviews from men on my book that they asked me to write a book for men.
Wow. This is something. Kissy, it's always a pleasure. This is the lovely Kissy Denise. This is Kevin Smith. You're watching Area 309. Peace.